Hey everybody, I wanted to take a moment and go over the GE pattern planning assignment that I have right in front of me. Now, the purpose of this assignment is really to make sure that you understand which GE pattern fits your goals and how to plan classes. The end goal of this assignment, though, really is just to get you familiar with looking at the different GE patterns and kind of figuring out where or what is the best pattern for you to follow. So I'm not really expecting perfection. Just want you to try and look at these patterns. So before you begin this assignment, you'll see a quick overview of what you should do. So it says step one is to read through the GE pattern chart, which is down below. Step two is look at the different PDF examples and then explore one of the following to find major related courses. So you'll see down on the page identifying the correct GE pattern. Many of you, if you're thinking about transferring, I might suggest that you go with the Cal GETC. That's the newest transfer pattern. This is good for any University of California or CSU GE. If you've been at West Valley College before, there is a CSU GE if you're looking specifically for California State, or IGETC goes for both UC and CSU. And if you're not planning to transfer, you can go with our local general education pattern. If you're undecided, that's all good. Just pick one, really with the idea of exploring. So for today, I'm going to use the Calgetsi pattern. So I'm going to click on this link here, and it's going to bring it up for us so I can kind of see what does that look like. It's going to take a little minute here to load. And you'll see here, there are different areas. There's area 1, English communication. You'll pick a course from 1A, 1B, and 1C, just one course each. You'll pick one course from Area 2, which is math. You'll pick three classes from Area 3. One class must be from 3A, one class must be from 3B, and the third can be from either. Area 4 is social and behavioral sciences. You'll need to pick two classes from this area. Area 5 is the physical and biological sciences. It says two classes, but you're going to see there's three boxes, 5A, B, and C. Essentially, any class that has a lab is underlined. Like for instance, in 5A, it's astronomy 20, 20H, 21, Chem 1A, 1B, and so on. And in area 5, oops, sorry about that. In area 5B, it's classes like biology 10 plus lab, biology 11. If you take a class like biology 10 plus lab, you'll get 5B plus 5C credit. Area 6 is ethnic studies. And then area 7, language other than English. So typically, many of you might have done 2 years of high school study in high school with a C or higher of the same language, and that would work there. So what we're going to do is we're going to work through picking out classes for those areas. What I've done to make this a little bit easier is make this a template. So step 3 is submitting and completing in Canvas. Essentially, I'm going to skip down to what I'm looking for. So an example could look something like this. I used the CSU GE. My transfer goal was the Sociology Associate Degree for Transfer, and here are the classes that I have picked from those areas. And remember, like it says here, this is a draft. You really don't need to be perfect. I'm going to walk through an example here with you today. My example that I'm going to choose is going to be um, sociology transfer with the sociology ADT, and I'm going to use CalGETC. So what I've done here to hopefully make this easier is I've created a template. So you could literally copy and paste this. You might even want to put it into a separate Google Doc and put it here. And then we're also going to bring up the associate degree for transfer in sociology. And this is also a link in the assignment. Excuse me. So basically, as we're looking at the course requirements, there are a number of classes that are required. They are Sociology 1, Sociology 2, and then Math 10. You have your choice between these 5 classes. You need to choose 2 of them. And in this example, I'm going to choose Sociology 28, Sociology 40, and it looks like I have to pick Sociology 45. So to recap that, I'm going to choose the following classes from my major, and I'm just going to jot them down. So it's Sociology 45, Sociology 40, Sociology 28, Math 10, Sociology 2, and Sociology 1. So for the purposes of this video, I've already listed those classes into this Google Doc, so you don't have to watch me kind of fumbling around. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back after I fill this out. So I'm going to say I'm using CalGETC, and my transfer goal is the Sociology AET. And then the assignment is to fill in just general education or classes from one of the GE patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to look for these specific classes, Sociology 1, 2, 28, 40, 45, and Math 10, and I'm going to see where those show up. So on this sheet, it's a little bit easier to see it all in one place. So Math 10 is actually now called Stat C1000. So Math 10 shows up here as Stat C1000 in Area 2. Then I'm looking and I'm scanning for the sociology classes, and I see Soc 1 and Soc 2 count in Area 4. Now there's other ones like Soc 28, 40, and 45, but remember I only need 2 classes. And I don't see the sociology classes listed anywhere else. So what does that mean? I'm going to go back into this template and I'm going to list Stats C1000 or Math 10. And then I'm going to list Soc 1 and Soc 2 here. So we've got part of the work done. Then the rest of the job is to complete these other general ed areas. I'm going to give you all a couple hints. So in area 1A, there's only one class, English C1000. And in group 1C, there's really only one class, Com C1000. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those out here. So now I only need to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more classes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through the CalGETC here, and I'm just going to note classes that seem interesting to me. So going down the line, let's say I was curious about English 1B, and what's this history of architecture class? So there's a number of ways I could do this. One of the ways, probably the most simple way, would be to go into the catalog and look at those classes. And the course description. So I can go in here and type in English 1B and hit search. And then right here, it's going to give me a larger description of the course. So right here, it's going to tell me that English 1B introduces students to literary analysis with emphasis on critical thinking, close reading, and analytical reading skills. And I'm going to stop there. And so for the sake of this example, let's say I chose English 1B. You go ahead and stop there. And then I still need to go through and fill out a few more classes. Remember, today is really just about getting familiar. You will be working with me individually to create a customized education plan. But right now, I just want you interacting with the documentation, the general ed patterns, so you have a better sense. Once you've completed this, you would come back into the assignments, and then you are going to upload it as a text entry, and that's it. Hopefully this video helps. Like I said, always, if you have any questions, please reach out. I always have my office hours via Zoom, but we can schedule something additional as well. Take care and have a great day.